it do, gang? We live, we back, man. Welcome back, or just welcome, whatever the case may be. I'm your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. This is the Golden Goose DFS experience. We are the leaders in single entry content, but no matter your style of play, man, single entry, 150 max, cash game, whatever the case may be, like I always tell you, this is one of the best spots you can be in, man, if you're playing NBA DFS, all right? So go on and hit that subscribe button, turn your notification bell on so you know when the videos and content drop. Also, do me one small favor, gang. Hit that thumbs up over there, man. Let's get this video a like. Let's see if we can't get it to 100 likes, all right? I appreciate y'all tuning in. That's all we ask on this free show. Just that small favor. Just 2 clicks, 1 click of your finger there. Hit that like button. We in there, all right? Listen, this is my starting 5 series. If you're new here, where I bring you 5 plays across the various positions of basketball and try to give you a base construction of a lineup, just some plays I'm going to be on that's going to be in my player pool. That's what we aim to do here, and that's what we're going to get into. Y'all know I don't like to hold you long. Now, quick preference. Not doing FanDuel today, man. So this just is going to be a DraftKings video. So if you're here for the FanDuel, I don't want to hold you all video, all right? You can slide out, man. I'm sorry, no FanDuel today, but they got to get their shit together over there, man. Couldn't put contest in last night, and I don't even want to deal with that side. Just going to focus on DK tonight. So sorry to anybody that came here for the FanDuel, all right? But we're just doing DK, so let's get into it. That allows us, I guess, to talk about it a little more here in this spot. We got a nice 8-game slate here. You know, it's Friday, so it's NBA Cup games. Per usual, a lot of injury news we're going to be waiting on. We already got a couple of pieces like Luka being out. The biggest piece is Jokic, whether he plays or not. We also got to see what the Pelicans going to have available. It's just a lot of injury news per usual with NBA. So you got to be hip to the news, have the ability to late swap your lineups if you want to be profitable in NBA DFS. All right. But all that news being said, we bring you the slate as we see it right now. And I try to tell you why I'm leaning if I think guys are going to be in and out. So let's get into it. At the point guard position, man, a lot of solid plays tonight. But the piece I'm looking at is Russell Westbrook. Now, this is definitely going to depend on that Jokic news. If Jokic is in, I'll probably fall back from Westbrook a little bit. But if he is out, I think he's a full go. We saw Russ been playing solid minutes. He had a triple-double last time out in this spot with no Jokic. Not saying he's going to get that again, but Westbrook, he can push close to that. And at 5,500, if he's pushing close to a triple-double, he can definitely pay off a 5,500 salary. Now, just to give you a little bonus play here, it's another play that's injury dependent, but another point guard I'm looking at right now is Delano Banton. 5,100 over here for the Portland Trail Blazers, but that's depending on the Anthony Simons and Scoot Henderson news. If we get both of those guys out, I like going to Delano Banton here. Definitely a tough matchup against the Houston Rockets here. I expect the Portland Trail Blazers to get handled here in this spot, but with these injuries, Banton and Sharp still going to play 30-plus minutes. They're two guys who can fill it up and score the ball. I like getting the Banton for this 5,100, but that's another spot that's waiting on some injury news, all right? But for the purpose of this video right now, it's Russell Westbrook. And like I said, we're going to need that Jokic news here in this spot, all right? Now, at the shooting guard position, we know Luka is out. I'm going right to my boy Jaden Hardy. I think Kyrie Irving is still in play. Price is up on him 9,800, but I think you can play him in this spot with no Luka. Vegas still had this game projected to be pretty close. It's only a 4-point spread. Now that may change if Jokic is ruled in or out. We'll see how that go, but I definitely think they can be in this game. So I definitely like Kyrie as well in this spot, even though the price is up. He's not necessarily a favorite of mine, but I'm definitely going to get to some of them. But Jaden Harden, 3,900. Expect his minutes to tick up here. Listen, he's primarily a scorer. You know, if he can add a few peripherals in there, but his ceiling really comes from him filling it up. He's going to take his shots here. Not really concerned about the matchup against the Denver Nuggets. At 3,900, man, he should be one of the top value plays on the slate. I don't know how chalk he's going to come in. It's still early right now, but I hope y'all don't get to him. Give me Jaden Hardy at 3,900, man. I like going to him in this spot. I think he's an excellent value play. I don't care what the field is doing. This is one of my picks. Give me Jaden Hardy 3,900, all right? At the small forward position, man, I just don't know how I pass up Zach LaVine here. 7,400. This is the best game environment on the slate. Two teams that give it up fantasy-wise, the Hawks and the Bulls. It's the highest total game. They play fast. They're going to get, the Bulls want to push the pace, get up and down. 7,400 for Zach LaVine. I just can't pass it up given the matchup and everything about this game environment, man. He's been solid this season. He's been picking it up as of late. Got off to a little slow start, but as of late, he's really been getting it going. I like getting the Zach LaVine here at 7,400 for these going against these Atlanta Hawks, all right? Now, at the power forward, we're going to get some mid-tier value here. I like going right back to the kid, Tari Eason, 5,700. Going against these Portland Trailblazers. Like I just stated, I expect Houston to really hand it to these Trailblazers. I don't expect them to be in this matchup in particularly. Eason is going to play his 20 to 25 minutes. And even though he's limited, he's a guy who can crush for you in limited minutes, man. He just does absolutely everything, man. He's a field of stat sheet guy. Everything. He blocks, assists, steals, rebounds, and he's so active and energetic when he's out there. He's high energy. He's just highly involved in the game. So even in his limited minutes, he can pay off this price tag. But you add in the fact that this could be a blowout. He could just see some extra minutes because they're handling it to him. They handing it to the Portland Trailblazers here. And if anybody gets in foul trouble, I think he can pick up more minutes. It's plenty of ways for him to get more minutes. All right. The only downside to him is his minutes limit right now, 20 to 25. But like I said, for any reason he picks up more minutes, he can definitely crush. And he can hit value for us in those limited minutes. I like getting the Tari Eason here at 5,700. All right. And then rounding out at your center, man, your thumbnail. You seen it, man. Give me the big man, Joel Embiid. Now, we got a lot of good pay-up options on the slate tonight, especially if Jokic plays, man. You got guys like Tatum who should crush against the Wizards. I like getting to him too, but you know how those Celtics are. It could be any one of those guys. Giannis, great spot here against the Pacers. He should absolutely dominate. But if Jokic plays, that's a good spot against Dallas. They don't really got no size at that center position. He can be able to have his way, and it's just Jokic. It don't matter who they had there anyway. But those guys are 12K, man, and it's when you start getting 12K, 12.5, it gets to getting rough out there, man, because when you got those pay-up options like that, 12K and up, you pretty much need them to get 70. Like, it ain't no way around it. If you're paying for Giannis tonight, 12-1, you need him to get 70. Anything under than 70, especially on a large slate like this, it's going to be tough for you. So just getting all the way up to those 12K guys, while they can go 80, 90, of course they can. I just don't like for you having to have 70 for me to even feel comfortable. So I'm going to take a step down here and go to Joel Embiid at 10-1. Even if Jokic is in, I'm still going to be on this Embiid play just because his minutes finally ticked up to 35 minutes last game. We got no Paul George here. They've been all over the news. You've been hearing everything. Maxey got on them in the team meeting, this and that and the third, whatever the case may be. They losing. I think he's going to be a little inspired tonight. And then when you look at the matchup on the other side, going against the Brooklyn Nets, they don't have a body to throw at them. I don't care who plays over there. They might try to throw Ben Simmons on. That might be just like physically, like probably the best body they can have to put on Embiid. But I expect him to come out a little angry here. I expect him to come out trying to approve a message here, especially with it being the NBA Cup and them needing to win. I think the big man is dominant right here, man. I like going to Joel Embiid at 10-1. I hope y'all don't get to him. Give me the big man 10-1, all right? There you have it, man. Your starting five for DraftKings. Russell Westbrook, Jaden Hardy, Zach LaVine, Tari Eason, and Joel Embiid, man. Like I said, once again, my apologies for no FanDuel for all you who came for that, man. But just not playing over there tonight. And like a wise man once told me, I can't give you what I ain't got, all right? That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.